What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So we are in the New Jersey, ladies and gentlemen. And we have a double feature in the Jersey, to be honest. This was recording last night when I actually put up a high damage game. So we are on Northern Waters. You know the drill by now. I do not like middle spawn on this, because I think the middle spawn on this is just too open. There's just barely any cover, but more towards Alpha and Charlie there's more cover and more potential. So we're going over towards Charlie, you know the drill, then we just get spotted by, I presume, one of the enemy battleships. And then the enemy chap I have decided to shoot at us, and he is going to miss absolutely horrifically. And see, didn't even hit us. Not even a scratch. So, and then that's when I realized that there's an island in front. We have to try to make evasive maneuvers. That's fault on my end because I was in the process of turning before I saw that chap I have. So now we're pushing over towards Charlie, like I said before. We've got a Zara over here backing us up. Don't know why he's sitting behind a mountain though. He's a heavy cruiser. He can run and kite. Then we have an Orchikov as well as a Atlantico over here as well. And we have a Vanguard, I assume. Yeah, we have a Vanguard on the side of the map, like so. And there is a Colorado over here, and I'm not gonna lie, when I saw this Colorado, I'm like, he has no armor against my guns, so get him off the board as soon as possible. And that's why I saw the Amalfi. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot him, but then he's in cover pretty well. Then I just thought about the Nagato, then the Colorado decided to show itself. So I'm gonna line up the shot, take the shot at the Colorado, and those look pretty accurate. And I thought I was gonna citadel the absolute snot out of him, but he is lucky. He still got punched in the mouth for 13k off the bat. He's very, very lucky that was not a citadel hit. But at least he has got a warning now that if he decides to kick on broadside, he's going to keep getting chunked. But then I just got shot by the Chomfin, and also potentially the Amalfi as well. And I thought of shooting the Amalfi again, but again, he's behind cover too much. Then I thought about shooting this Nagato. So I took the shot at the Nagato. Those look very, very accurate, so I'm like, oh no, this might kill him. Those are very accurate, and guess what? They fall short. All of them fall short. Then I started to look at the Vanguard again and the Colorado for another potential hit. Then look at the Nagato again, and I was about to pop my spotter plane for him because he's decided to go fight broadside, and just as I do that, he goes dark. So I decided not to waste my time and shoot the Amalfi, get him off the board. That's that dude's like Speedy Gonzalez. So shot the Amalfi, and I thought he was dead here, but this man is the luckiest man on the face of this earth. Ricochet. Italian cruisers do not have armor against 16-inch guns. So what the hell? Then I have a look at this Vanguard, and I'm like, I get a potential hit at him. He's dead. He's a dead man. So that's what I did. Get a very good looking shot at him, and then that's when my aiming just glitched. My second turret glitched when I was aiming. That's something that Wargaming has to fix, is the bloody aiming in this game. And that's why I saw the Chomfin. I'm like, god damn it, get that light cruiser off the board. But that's the thing, because I don't have short fuse armor piercing, basically me getting rid of a light cruiser is a pain in the backside, I guess you could say. And then I saw the enemy Amalfi again, And of course, didn't get anything out of it. But the dude got away. Bit too quick. I think he's running prop mod. I have a Nagato backing us up. Now, pay attention to this Nagato. He's just going to run away from outside of the map, leaving me with only against 2 battleships and 2 cruisers. So, this Nagato is going to cost me my entire life. And then I saw the Amalfi again, broadside. Took a massive lead at him because I know Italian cruisers are fast as hell. And wait for it. That looks like it's going to murder him, and then we just punch him in the mouth for a lovely Citadel and almost completely removed him. And of course, we couldn't get the death strike
Teammate,
because reasons. I tried to think of shooting the Amalfi again. He goes dark, but then I'm thinking of who has spotted me. It's not the destroyer, so it has to be the Chompin. And you know what that means? He's throwing torps in my direction. So that's when I realized I have to get the heck into the Charlie Cap immediately, or I'm gonna get torped to death. Those are my 2 options. And then now we're just starting to get up to speed. We still have to look out for that Chompin. We know that he's very maneuverable. And because he's a light cruiser, we're just gonna overpen him. And that's why I see the Vanguard took a nice shot at us. Again, he isn't gonna do much damage because his AP can't really do much to us. I took a massive shot at him, and then only a pen. All the rest were just bouncing and ricochets.
The ship is on fire.
Watch the shot at his belt. And this is where we get fired by the Chompin. But again, he can't do much to a bowing target. And I'm not gonna lie, this Chompin that's in the smoke,
Problem solved, sir.
he doesn't know too much about superstructure farming. Because if you would hit my superstructure, I would have got below like 40 or 30k. But he decides, nah, I'm just gonna shoot every part of his ship and hope to actually get a penetration on him. And that's why I seen this Nagato. I'm like, mate, what are you doing? What are you doing? Sitting at point blank range, thinking that an Iowa class cannot Citadel at this range. So I just gave him the front guns only. I seriously thought he was dead, but again, glitched aiming, so I can't do much. And they go everywhere but the target. And this is where the Chompin goes back to farming us again. But again, can't do much to a bowing target. He's just gonna consistently probably shoot my bow, that's about it. But again, can't do much. So I charged the smoke, hoping that if he fires his guns, I could ride out, just remove him from the map. But then I realized I could be in a potential crossfire from the Vanguard and the Nagato as well. And that's where the smoke slowly starts to clear, so I'm like, nah, the dude didn't run away on the right. So I trained my guns on the left, hoping for the best. So I'm just sitting ducks, hoping that one of these guys will pop out. And then I get spotted. Then I'm like, oh look, it's the Vanguard. But again, couldn't do much. He's over angled. It's most likely a Citadel, especially at this range. But nah, we smacked him for 13k, which is not bad. A bit disappointed it wasn't the Citadel though. But then this Nagato decides to shoot at us. Again, didn't do much. And the Chompin decides to sap another smoke screen as well. And this Nagato's just sitting flat broadside in front of me. give him the front guns only, and that looks pretty solid. And oh, ouch! 3 citadels and didn't send him back to port in a heartbeat. So that guy is basically considered lucky that he's still alive. And we just got the chopping spot just then. And you probably think to yourself, what is coming in my direction? Torpedoes. Which, again, because I've got no battleships on my side of the map to support me, I am going to go down to this chomping, because none of the battleships on the side of the map decided to support me at all. And down I go. And that is the first game, ladies and gentlemen. Now this next game you're about to see is a pretty quick one, to be honest with you. I don't think I get it. I don't think I get a single kill in this, but I could be wrong. Yeah, so we spawned on Haven. We spawned on the left side of the map. We're bottom tier because Musashi, as well as Minnesota. But then I look very well, and I see Melbourne. And I'm like, I'm salivating. I'm like, the dude decides to go broadside. We all know how Melbournes get death struck every single time they go broadside. And also props to this Minnesota player that's on our team too, because he does a pretty solid job at actually deleting people from the match. Let's see, the enemy Chapayev took a massive lead on him in case he turned out, and he did. And we still punched him in the mouth regardless with 3 full penetrations, and then the Iowa decided to shoot at us too. And then the Minnesota just right out deleted the enemy Chapayev on the right. And I was hoping to get loaded before this Iowa goes by the mountain, but no, I put my spawn point up a bit too late. So that's when I start looking around for potential broadside targets. And then I see this Marlborough. I'm like, yeah, I'm salivating. Yeah, the dude's right broadside. He's asking for it. Gave him the full broadside. And those look pretty good. And no, we couldn't citadel him. We just took a turret. We only are allowed to take a turret apparently. We couldn't citadel him. And then I also pay attention to that army right there. The dude's fight broadside, thinks I'm not paying attention. And watch how many people just whoop him, and yeah, there goes all of his health. And once my shells get there, it's a GG, and down he goes. Thanks for playing. Now that's one of the major threats off the board. Now we have to focus the Marlborough. But still, props to this Minnesota for absolutely peppering the hell out of that dude. And ultimate in the Roma smacks him, the Minnesota smacks him, and I'm about to smack him. Everyone wants this guy to go on, and Citadel, and of course we couldn't finish him. Of course he has to get away. And that's when we see the Brandenburg. We're like, we are way safe out of his secondaries. But we still have to get out of here. We still have to focus the enemy Iowa, and we also have to focus the enemy AI Chapayev. And then I realized that there's a smoke screen on the left, so that means the destroyer is over on my left. And I thought this Brandenburg here was actually going to beach, but whatever. He can only angle against one side. If he angles to me, he gives the broadside to the people on the right side. But if he goes broadside to me, if he angles against me, he gives, well, yeah, you get what I mean. But still, he can't angle against everyone. He goes broadside, he gets chunked. So that's why I just start steaming up, and I'm like, time to go cruiser hunting and time to go battleship hunting. And that's why I saw the Chapayev over here absolutely asking for it. He's like, anything you can do, I can do better. But let's just say RNG can only keep you safe for limited amount of time. And let's just say this looks like it might be the end of you, old friend. And yeah, we couldn't kill him.
For the base.
We only got 2 overpens. So that's the only issue. That should have been the Citadel, especially at that range. Burst punching fire exists. And now we're on our way into the base already. The destroyer's left completely, well, the destroyer's going to get beaten up. Yeah, our destroyer has the potential chance of getting beaten up, and yeah, there goes the enemy destroyer. And now we are in pursuit of an enemy Iowa. So this is going to be fun. And like I said, there's nothing this enemy Iowa can do. You can just be on the edge of the map, hoping for the best. And that's why we see the enemy Iowa. We're like, he's fighting broadside, ask him for it. So we give him the front guns only. And that looks like a potential hurting for him. And oh man, the Roman just citadeled him. And all my shells fell short apparently. Again, Wargaming, like I said in the previous video, fix the bloody shell works of this game. And make it that shells don't fall short. Like, oh man, the Roma next to me, but citadel the hell out of him, and Roma can be trolled sometimes. So what are you doing, Wargaming? Just gonna let us sit here and watch our shells fall short all day? Like, what's the go here, mate? And like I said, I was just in broadside. It's gonna be maritime before you get. That's what I got for you guys. Take care.